feel tanked already. I've done one review, and it was a 5%er. How can you get tanked on a 5%er? Hey, it's not right, is it? So, day 5 of the Adventure Beer calendar. There's been some cracking beers, and to be honest, all the beers have been great so far. Let's get straight to number 5, and let's open the door. So, oh, it's a bottle. Oh, and it's a classic. Oh, been a while since I've had a Nottingham Brewery beer, to be fair. I was a bit worried about their existence with them plans that came out for the brewery where they were going to build houses on part of the land. So I don't know if they've moved. It's been a bit quiet on that front. I do know there was at Robin Hood Beer Festival, but I never got around to their bar. Did you get around to their bar, Liam? Because I never did. And sad, really, because I should have done. There were about 4 beers on there that I actually wanted to try. So my apologies to Nottingham Brewery. You know, if you watch these beer reviews, yeah, big apologies. I need to get your rugby unit, the rugby beer that you did. There's a few box ticking beers. They don't need to be big beers to be box ticking for me. So this is Extra Pale Ale, Nottingham Brewery. These lads do some amazing stuff. Or ladies, I mean, there's ladies there. So the beer itself, single malt, golden colour, and succulent flavour. That's a word I've not seen before. Complemented by its piquant essence of hop character. Who's bloody doing these words? People in Nottingham don't understand half the. Even I don't understand that succulent flavour. Don't sound right. And I'm from Nottingham. Yeah. Gives a well-balanced, refreshing ale consumed on its own or as an ideal accompaniment to a wide range of foods. A beneficial beverage if consumed responsibly in moderation. Moderation's the key. Moderation is always the key. St. Peter Street, 4.2%. The funny thing about St. Peter Street, it's actually round the corner from the Arboretum, where I worked for 22 years. And I was actually called Mr. Arboretum, not because I went on an advent calendar or anything like that, but just for that. You couldn't walk that far. Yeah, fair play. So, we'll crack this bad boy open. And I'm glad that Ant from Adventure Beer is making sure that some of the breweries that have been a bit quiet lately on social media, certainly, are getting their dues. You know, for me, Adventure Beer, the Advent calendar, it's all about promoting all the locals. You've never had a beer? Wow. Bullion is one of the gobsmackingly amazing beers. This is another one of their top beers as well. It is an awesome beer. So golden pour, clear, crystal clear golden pour, white head. I get malty aroma, a little bit of bready aroma. Right. Anyway, put the glass of out around you, wazzock. Anyway, let's get down to Nottingham. Ooh. And I'll tell you what, Adventure Beer. I haven't ordered anything for a bit. Was one, money, obviously. You know, I haven't got a bottomless pit. 2, because of the advent calendar, I didn't want to buy beers and then buy a beer and it's in the advent calendar. Well, that kills me. It's like, oh, for God's sakes, it's in the advent calendar. So I don't want to buy beers that I'm already going to review because I want to review as many beers as possible. So I'm trying not to get. And in some ways, it'd be interesting to know what's in the advent calendar, but that spoils the fun. So in some ways, I don't want to know. It's an interesting thing, but I want to review as many beers as I could. Last bottle of Wraggys Gold. Do you know something? I've been thinking about this today. With the Adventure Beer, obviously it's Nottinghamshire beers, isn't it? Well, Nottinghamshire predominantly. Bit of Derby, bit of Leicestershire, bit of Lincolnshire, but predominantly Nottinghamshire. I wonder if Wraggys Golden is going to be in here for Christmas. Could you imagine on the 24th of December cracking open a Wraggys Golden? That'd be funny. Yeah. It would be funny. It would amuse me somewhat. There's bound to be a Lincoln Green beer in there. You know, there is absolutely bound to be a Lincoln Green. He's now got that many breweries under his belt that he can definitely make sure he's only doing one of each. And this is an interesting development. And I'm wondering next year if he does two advent calendars and does an adventure beer advent calendar, but then also does a nano bottle. You're saving your last bottle. Well, mate, in between Christmas and New Year, I'm doing beers of the year. And there's a certain beer that always was going to get into the beer of the year lists. More for the fact of what it means. More, it tastes great anyway, but what it means so much. Kestrel Super. I thought that was quite nice, matey. I did. I thought that was quite nice. I know it's 9%, but it didn't taste like a 9% to me. Be interesting to see what you think of it, obviously. And I do think, as a beer reviewer, especially if you're not like, someone like Jim who's on 17,000 subscribers, that's a lot of subscribers, that doing supermarket lagers and big lagers is always good, Yeah, I think Adventure Beer's business model, Benjamin, is amazing. I mean, Yorkshire's a big bloody county, isn't it? But to do the full width and breadth of Yorkshire and to do it with what Adventure Beer were doing, I think it'd be amazing. And it might be a thing. I might poke all the Yorkshire breweries, or as many as I can poke, because Twitter's crap. It's got that 200 bloody thing in it. No, I don't watch his reviews. No, I switched off ages ago. Whenever somebody's asking for 500 likes, I'm like, oh no, I can't be done with it. Good evening, Thomas. How are you, matey? I ain't seen it yet because I hardly ever watch beer reviews these days. I'm just struggling for time. But I noticed your Christmas party on there. That was great. Good man. 9 out of 10, and it was as flat as a pancake. That's inconsistent beer reviewing. Did he get it for free? I can understand. We all have different tastes as beer reviewers and as people who drink beer. We all have different tastes. I really get that. We're not all going to like the same beers, but when I suppose that Imperial Banana is a bit like that as well. 12 bottles of it, then it's for free. Yeah. Good evening, Mr. Bolton Wonder. How are you, matey? Yeah, it's definitely a free bet. 9 out of 10. Yeah. Oh yeah. And sometimes as I mean, I don't know about his channel. I don't know anything. But good evening, Steve, matey. Hey. If you're being given free beers, there's always a chance. Also, yeah. There's always a chance also that you're being paid to review it. I, hands on heart, never been paid to review any beer. I have, nonetheless, had some free beers. Are you going to a wedding reception? Bit blooming late, mate, isn't it? Designated driver. Ugh, I hate being designated driver. Shit. Everyone's laughing and you're sitting there thinking, 100. Cheers, Benjamin. But yeah, I want either. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're going to the night bit from 7. Oh, the missus will be steaming. You'll get some love in tonight. Yeah, or good hiding, one of the two. She'll be there, pissed out of her face. Hey, what's Ubby? Hey. Or if she's had too much, it'll be like, I need to go home. So yeah, yeah. Designated. I hate being a designated driver. Yeah, everyone's laughing and you're there. You're thinking, yeah, 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 great. Yeah, someone cracks a crap joke and you're like, oh, yeah, that was so funny, and you can't get into the mood. So this is extra pale ale from Nottingham Brewery. Nottingham Brewery, one of the oldest breweries in Nottingham, to be fair. Um, yeah, um, extra pale ale is an absolute classic from this part of the world. I will read it again because obviously not everybody comes at the first minute. So where's my magnifying glass? So it says single malt, golden colour, and succulent flavour. I can't say that word. Complemented by its piquant essence and hop character, gives a well balanced, refreshing ale consumed on its own or as an ideal accompaniment to a wide range of foods. A beneficial beverage if consumed responsibly in moderation. 4.2%. Fish and chips are food. Hey. So these are based in Radford in Nottingham. Yeah, I mean, I was feeling the beer this morning, but it soon disappeared, which is a good thing. You know, it's a killer. I don't like hangovers because they kill you. Yeah, bloody hangover. You're doing it for hours. I think my reviews will all be the same. Always be the way I do it. You know, it can't change for that. And thankfully, beer reviews is not my job. I've actually got a job, and I've got multiple hobbies as well. So say what you like, not tied down to saying oh or reading a script. Oof. You see, this I've dealt with companies who do. Yeah, it's certainly a business. Yeah, yeah, because if you're getting the beers for free, then in some ways you're forced into doing it. Um, but if I'm paying 10 or 12 quid for a beer and the beer's shit, I mean, you only have to look at the Ninkasi beer review. I paid £9.50 for that bottle, and it tasted awful, smelt awful, and the next day I had bad shits as well. Yeah, and they smelt like the beer. It was a crap reminder. It was a crap reminder of the beers. Yeah, never again. I think it's better to be unique. I do. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Well, bugger off. Yeah, can't win them all. Is that Mr. Travelling Brews? Good evening, matey. It's been a while. Are you still over in India? 2 bottles of Leffe Blonde and a Leffe glass. That'd be worth getting, Bolton. It would. There is some nice stuff available at Christmas. Money, obviously, if you can afford it or someone's buying it you for a Christmas present, hey, all good. So lovely bitey taste on this. Malty, bitey. And like I say, if I don't get what it is, I don't get what it is. It's simple as that. Hey, going to Thailand, eh? Hey. Watch out for some of them women in Thailand. They look a bit, they might look a bit like boys and stuff. That gets yourself arrested. I actually got somebody. I'm going to do a beer of the year. I don't know about Christmas Day itself, although Plum Porter Grand Reserve Port Infused, which I'm getting for Christmas, may be the beer for Christmas Day. I absolutely love that beer, and it's always going to be one of my beers of the year. I'm hoping I can get some St. Peter's Christmas ale, but again, there's, and I love Shepherd Neame's Christmas ale as well. But again, there's beer, definitely beers, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. Sainsbury's Winter Warmer, fair play. That's a nice beer, that is. Those two new Sainsbury's beers have been decent, but yeah, the Titanic beer. Oof. I'm hoping to do a bit more pubbing before Christmas. Black Sheep Imperial Stout, Adam. Oh, that does sound nice. Oh, there'll be reviews on Christmas Day. Might be a bit drunk. Yeah, certainly in the afternoon. Sneaking down to the beer room. I'm just going to do a beer review. Yeah, and, all depends on what pennies I get before Christmas. I'm doing extra work, so I've got a bit more pennies before I break up on the 17th. 17th, roll on. Hey, off to the 4th of January. Oh, fair play. 12 days of Indian whiskies. Oh, that does sound nice, Peter. Or you getting the barrel aged and chocolatey. Oh, that does sound nice as well. Or you getting the all the pint of stuff delivered while you're over in India. I drink Imperial Stouts in the morning. I did one morning at Bang the Elephant, 8 o'clock in the morning, 13% Imperial Stout. I feel for you, Benjamin. Let's hope they're paying you decent for those bloody hours. Delivered to a mate's house, fair play. And let's hope because on the pinter you're still it's working out for you really good, isn't it? Your pinter videos are really good. Let's hope they're playing ball, and what the people you're sending to them, they reciprocate and get a bit of something back off them. I actually I actually forgot about two £10 vouchers, and they went out of date. But they changed it. They changed it from free delivery to £2.50 delivery. Crafty bleeders. And because I was just going to get two ciders, but Lervig's free bean stout. Ooh, I've got a Lervig down there, Jewel Bock, for on the run up to Christmas. There'll be some Christmas beers reviewed. Good evening, Carl. Not allowed it till Christmas Day. Hey. Well, so you shouldn't. Christmas, that's what Christmas is about. You don't get Christmas stuff early. And to be fair, no, because YouTubers are promoting their products. So you give a good review and a good video telling people how to do it, and you're helping them sell their product. They are doing a Christmas ale, yeah. Oh, I want them to do an Imperial Stout, then I'll jump back on. But at the moment, I'm not interested in some of the beers. And especially when the vouchers run out of date, it's like, fucking hell. I think the vouchers should have been, you could add them together. Um, you know, I might have to email them and say, look, I had two vouchers off you. I've had to let them slip, go out of date, but I really wanted to put them back together. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Yeah, sometimes you have to make a stand. It's all about making a stand. Do you, Benjamin? Sometimes it's all about where we are, you know. It's about good on you. That's good. That is. Then obviously these people will follow you more, and everyone's winning. It's all about winning, isn't it? You know, these big companies, and they are a big company now, and it's it is a good thing what they've done, but they're certainly evolving. Maybe not evolving in the right way. The Pine Two is interesting. I like the hop edition thing. It is an interesting move, but the prices have gone up, and yeah, Boxing Day. So 21 minutes in. God, I need to wrap up. Bloody hell! That's what you get for yakking. This, to me, is one of the OG beers in Nottingham. Extra pale ale, and really hope Nottingham Brewery can sort it out. One more brew to do for Christmas. I need to get some brewing on. I've still got the double space up, but yeah, might get a red card. To be fair, the beers that I've drank is one's a 5%, one's a 4.2, and I feel walloped. How's that work out? I mean, both, well, one's 440, one's 500 ml, but Jesus Christ, they're not that big beers. It's strange, isn't it? Some days you can drink a pint of Imperial, not touch the sides. A triple space hopper. How much sugar for that then, do you reckon? 200 grams, 300 grams? I'm definitely up for that. Yeah, make a video. Whether I link to them, that's another thing. Yeah, it's probably just top. Yeah, I think so, Adam. Yeah. I've got another beer review to do later as well, and I'll do that in the house. I'm still putting Christmas lights up. I'm repairing Christmas lights that have died on their stupid bloody adapters. So, as you can see, extra pale ale. If you ever come to Nottingham, this is a stunning beer on cask. Oh, it is absolutely one of the beers to try in Nottingham. The Bell Inn is your place to go. Normally they've got this on at the Bell Inn in Market Square. Yes, I've already done that. Yeah. 20 odd minutes on that one as well. So I'm about 45 minutes in at the moment. The wife's not going to be happy. There you go. These things happen. But malty, easy drinking, bit of hoppiness to it. And it's just a really nice, good, traditional the Bell End. Yeah. The Bell Inn, yeah. Yeah, I've been sick on that floor in the Bell Inn. Yeah, that's got my sick on. Yeah. You open a bar at the council house when we won Britain in Bloom, and they say you've got an hour, or was it an hour and a half, to drink what you can. It's a free bar, drink what you can in an hour and a half. Spirits, wine, beer. Fuck the spirits and fuck the wine and beer. Straight on the spirits. Woof, 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 woof. Jesus Christ. In an hour and a half, I went from sober to absolutely pissed out my face. I was ill for 2 days afterwards as well. Good days. I mean, really ill as well. I don't know what, if someone had done a driving, a blood test on me, I'd have been about 10 times over the limit because I walloped it back. I know, why didn't they go any longer? She's doing all right with the daily lives, to be fair. Yeah, as long as I don't go too long like I am at the moment. To be fair, we went out last night. We had a great night at Firerock Brewing up in Sutton in Ashfield, part of Nottinghamshire. And she is really, yeah. She gives me the bollockings, but sometimes you need to be reined in, don't you? Sometimes you can go down a road and not realise you're going down that road. So I understand. And then other times I poke back and say, it's give and take. So for me, Nottingham Brewery, I really hope the guys at Nottingham Brewery get their situation sorted. It was a good night. Yeah, I need a bollocking. Um, a good 4.2 out of 5 for me, and a truly awesome beer to be in the calendar. It's not always about Christmas. Yeah, she's still trying new beers. Yeah, she did last night. She tried a chili chocolate imperial stout and a new Bang the Elephant imperial stout as well, which was coconut in it and some things. She's a good girl, really. Yeah, we've been married for 23 years. We've been together 30 years. Yeah. So yeah, cracking beer and another excellent beer for the calendar. Right, gotta run. Gotta not take up any more of your time. And thank you for joining in. Back tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Cheers, everyone. See you later. Oh, steaming. Feel steaming on two low beers. What's that about? Hey, it's wrong, innit? It's wrong.